I had a really rough week this week. I haven't had a week like it in a while, honestly. I think I might have fallen into a bit of a depression. Either way, I wasn't doing my work that I'm supposed to do every day. Wake up, give thanks, call my energy back, release any built up animosities, and ask the Holy Spirit to guide me through my day. Ever since I started doing that, I've just been so tapped in, and that's how I go with the flow. I never knew what the Holy Spirit was. I was raised Christian. I grew up to be more spiritual after I got kicked out of the Catholic Church for asking questions about the Adam and Eve story. So now I have a view of God that is more inclusive of everything I experience. I refer to her as her because that's what she is to me. And she's everything. Not everything good, just everything. Everything I experience is God. You know, everything that I want to be, everything that I try to be is there. Everything I see in my eye, that darkness, that's where I came from. So I can't run from it. I was looking at the birds and the sky and the mountain. And I just realized, like, yo, they never worry. They just exist. They just exist. And then I realized that I didn't need to be stressed out the way that I was. I don't need to be so on edge in my own home. I don't know why I've continued to be like that. There is no enemies in these walls except my own self-doubt. So why do I feel always so in defense mode all the time? It's not the kids. It's me. I'm overwhelming myself for what? I'm in war mode for what? Why can't I be softer with my kids, with myself, with life? Why can't I glide through life? Why am I storming through life? It's as if my trauma has activated a war mode inside of me that I have not stopped engaging in. It's been this way for a very long time. And it's starting to destroy me, like physically, honestly. And like even mentally. Like I don't feel destroyed mentally, but I do feel damaged mentally from this mode that I've been in. Like everything and everyone is against me. So now I'm misinterpreting mistakes that people make, thinking that they're trying to come for me or after me with they probably weren't even thinking about me or that their actions affected me at all. It just so happens that because they're my family, their actions affect me, but that doesn't mean that they were consciously making decisions based off how they would affect me. I've been taking everything way too personally, and maybe I am overthinking, which I never thought was a thing. Maybe it is a thing. I'm not sure. I think it can be a thing in certain instances. I feel like I'm doing too much. And in order for me to let go, this is the process I have to go through every single morning. Looking at that sky, those birds, and that mountain, and understanding that there is nothing to fear and that there is nothing to get upset about. I guess over this past week, I realized how much control I don't have over the decisions that other people make. And I cannot control how other people's lives and decisions will affect me. But I can definitely fortify myself with the breath to prepare myself for when things go left. Bars. That's what I need to focus on. That's what I can control. And it's the only thing I can control. And in controlling that, I control everything. It's like I gotta lose it to figure it out. I had to go to that dark place to find the light. Not to sound corny, but I am corny, so I may as well sound like what I am. But it's the truth. So I do appreciate these dark times, low times, stressful times, even though it hurts, because it trains me, it teaches me, it forces me to find solutions, because I'm not just going to allow myself to go mad, and I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to continue the same behavior. It's not good enough for me. So now I understand in real time that when these things happen, it really is for my development. Because I've decided I'm not going to quit, that means that if I'm met with an obstacle, I'm going to find a way around, over, or through it. And after that, I'm a better, stronger, more advanced version of myself. So now moving forward, the next dark time, low time, stressful time, hard time I have, I can have a different mindset that's not so victim based, but more come from a place of how can I train myself through this? Instead of focusing on the emotions and the conditions, focus on the solutions and understanding that this really will pass. Being raised in a Christian church, there are things that I know from Bible studies that will always stay with me. But I understand that when I really get low, a lot of those things will hold you. But I get angry sometimes because of all of the misdirection in that arena and all of the deception, and it turns me off a little bit to wanting to go into the word, because it's like, are y'all talking about God? Are y'all talking about the Anunnaki? Are y'all, did Jesus really say these things, or are y'all just, mixing things around so that it's used to control people? I think it's a little bit of all of them things. But it kind of makes me just want to go ahead and just focus on developing a deeper relationship with spirit than depending on the Bible verses to get me through, because there's so many missing chunks of the Bible. And they're put into other books. So now I got King James right here and the daggone Gnostic Gospels right here, and I'm trying to cross-reference and put pieces together. I ain't got time for all that. Let me just put on my wave machine, take a deep breath, look out the window, close my eyes, and ask the Holy Spirit to guide me to the answers. Because what I believe the Holy Spirit is just a ball of energy, honestly. Everything is God, so what does it matter? I don't know. And I remember, it took me, I started talking to the Holy Spirit, 6 months ago, maybe a year, because I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is it? And then I just got this visualization of just a ball of energy. So I just started talking to it. And it just made my life better. Because I see the world metaphysically. Studying metaphysics, physics, and quantum physics, that's when stuff that's in the Bible starts to make sense. That's when you're like, oh, that's how you can walk on water. Oh, that's how you can do that. Oh, we all can participate in metaphysics. Oh, Jesus was trying to teach us hermeticism. Oh, a little bit more digging in history, and I find out that we can all practice science, magic, all the same things. Either way. Moving forward, I have to stay solution-based. Because I feel like I've already gone through this once before and had this lesson once before, but yet here I am again, having these same epiphanies. Always cycling back to the same issues to see if I'm going to learn even more and dig even deeper, which I feel like I have. But the question is, the next time I get met with a dark time, will I purposefully look for the light, or will I have to be drugged through this experience again? It's so painful and sad, and I was depressed for a week. Or the next time things start to look low or challenging, am I going to purposefully go into it knowing that I'm supposed to find something out of this chaos? Or am I just going to get swept away again in the emotion of it all? We gonna see. If you would like to check out my music, it's available under my artist name, The Fury of Abyss, on all music streaming platforms worldwide. If you would like to check out more of my videos, I have playlists on my homepage about spirituality, mental health, vegan cooking, and the story of my life, Blue Girl Wrapped in Brown. I love you, and I'll check you in the next episode. Peace.